see the single senator.
Months after the House regional and zonal public hearings across Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones, the constitution amendment process has now shifted to the Federal Capital Territory. The hearing provided civil society organizations, political parties, representatives of state houses of assembly, and other key stakeholders across various sectors of the economy an opportunity to make their inputs. President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, described the Constitution as a living document that must respond to realities, aspirations, and challenges of the people, encouraging the National Assembly to ensure these are reflected in the document.
This engagement is particularly important as it resonates strongly with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, which seeks to enthrone good governance, inclusivity, and sustainable development. The process you are undertaking today is therefore not only about amending legal provisions, it is about giving Nigerians renewed confidence that their voices matter in shaping the future of our democracy.
House Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, who doubles as chairman of Constitutional Amendment in the House of Representatives, noted that since its inauguration, the committee has undertaken the most comprehensive and consultative review process in Nigeria's democratic history. A development, he says, has seen collaboration with groups across all facets of the society.
These proposals do not simply represent the agenda of the legislature. Instead, they are, first and foremost, the thought-out demands, hopes, and memoranda of the Nigerian people themselves, gathered through extensive regional dialogues and topically focused public hearings held across the nation.
We recognize that after the National Assembly votes on these bills, the state houses of assembly must also consider and approve them under Section 9 of the Constitution. To honor this requirement, we have set clear timelines. We intend to vote on the proposals expeditiously and to transmit them promptly to the State House of Assembly so that concurrence can be secured within the current legislative session.
Kalu outlined the 87 bills before the House for consideration, describing them as legislation that touch on critical issues of public and national interest and central pillars of a modern, functional, and just society.
We have before us bold proposals on the devolution of powers, the landmark bill to move policing from exclusive to the concurrent list, enabling the creation of state and community police forces, is a direct response to the clarion call for localized solutions to our security challenges.
Unlike many other constitutional amendment processes that begin and end inside the National Assembly without meaningful results, the 10th Assembly says it is championing an all-inclusive process. But with issues like electoral reforms, state policing, reserved seats for women, among other legislation at stake, Nigerian skepticism about the outcome of this latest attempt got lawmakers' reactions.
We have adopted a model, and the model is all members of the committee, and indeed all members of the National Assembly, who are in tune with what we are doing, are made to begin now to speak to their state legislators. The executive at the federal level will speak to the governors and all that. And I believe we'll do something differently.
I still hear members who are not particularly sold on the need why there should be reserved seats for women. So, as one of the people who support the bill, I would also encourage promoters of that bill that they need to do a lot more work in the intervening weeks leading up to voting on this bill.
Not every man can allow his wife just to go out and be doing politics. So maybe they should explain the benefit in it to them. Because if you look at the National Assembly now, it's only Borno State and Yobe that usually produce female In most of the northern states, you don't see female legislators.
Upon resumption, the National Assembly is expected to debate and vote on all these recommendations with the expectations that their counterparts in the state houses of assembly will give their concurrence. Until then, Nigerians wait to see how this latest attempt to amend the constitution will turn out.